Welcome in now, Brent Johnson. He is the director of Crazy for You, which opened last night at McDowell High School. There are 3 shows still to come, right? Tonight and 2 tomorrow?
Yep, tonight, and then we have a 2 p.m. tonight at 7, and then a 2 p.m. and a 7 p.m. tomorrow.
And this is Crazy for You. For those who might not know, tell us a little bit about this show.
So Crazy for You is a George Gershwin musical. It was really entitled Girl Crazy when it came out in the 1920s, the song I've Got Rhythm, and it was actually the musical that found Ethel Merman. George Gershwin found Ethel Merman, and she obviously became the generational star of Broadway. They were going to revive that in the early 90s with Susan Stroman as the choreographer. Ken Ludwig was going to kind of rework the book, and then they decided, you know what, let's not do Girl Crazy, let's talk to the Gershwin estate, pull out a bunch more of the hit songs that George Gershwin wrote. Someone to Watch Over Me, Embraceable You, Nice Work If You Can Get It. It is the hit parade of George Gershwin, opened in the early 90s, won the Tony Award, a huge smash hit, ran for 4 years, kind of brought the old school musical back after Cats and Les Mis and the kind of the British invasion, and it was a throwback to the old school musical comedy, and it's just a great show.
And how are the kids doing with it?
It's a lot of the older shows have really dated humor, but the fact that this was updated in the 90s, it kind of has withstood the test of time, and the humor just hits. It's really funny. Huge tap numbers within the show. We got kids tap day. We got 53 kids in the cast.
Wow.
And, it's just a lot of fun.
And we have to talk about the challenges the cast and crew have gone through over the past couple of weeks.
Snowmageddon, we'll blame John over there for all
we
this.
do.
But Snowmageddon definitely hit us. It was weird. I was like, okay, everything's going to work out. We lost some rehearsals, but then we ended up losing a lot of our sets and costumes in the process as well. So we actually have some items that are going to get added to the show this evening.
Wow.
That came in this morning. We've been hanging the drops, the hand-painted drops that go across the back of the stage, came in at 7:15 this morning.
Oh, how nice.
So we've redone 114 light cues so that way we can have lighting on the drops.
Oh my
gosh. The kids have just been troopers through the whole thing. Their resiliency has been incredible, and they really deserve a packed house.
Some of the costumes didn't come in,
about a third to a quarter of the costumes did not make it in.
Wow.
They'll probably show up tomorrow.
Sunday.
Right. Monday morning, I'll have the box on my desk. But we've done everything we can. The Playhouse has helped out. Grisey AV has been a huge help making things happen. So we had some projections for our sets we used last night,
but the show must go on, and that's what they're learning in this process, right?
Absolutely.
And you said there was about a week of time where school was canceled, so you couldn't meet for practices, and kids took it upon themselves to meet and Zoom and practice live.
They had Google Meets last week when we had to cancel rehearsal every day last week, and they got together, ran lines, talked through the show, tried to talk through the transitions. Really, that's the week we add props and sets and everything. So that got thrown at them this past Monday night. Monday night was like an epically long marathon.
Oh my gosh.
They looked at me like, this isn't going to happen. I said, yeah, it is, guys.
It is.
And it did.
Well, this cast needs really good audience members. So you can check it out tonight and 2 shows tomorrow.
Two shows tomorrow, $10. Plenty of seats available at the door. McDowell Intermediate High School on Kahi Road, 3320 Kahi Road. We'd love to see everybody in the community come out. We know there's lots going on, but the kids really deserve to see everybody.
Yeah, they do. Awesome.
Appreciate
Go see
it.
it. Crazy for You at the Intermediate tonight and tomorrow. Brent, thanks for being here.
Thank you, guys.
Break a leg. Have a great time this weekend. Let's send it over.